Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Our truck is actually nicely blending in with this Halloween background, which is still here, despite it being, 3 days after Halloween now. Anyway, who cares? I'm just going to flash something up on the screen. That is the Conquistador achievement. Now this is a big achievement. Big in the sense that it's 51 cities we've got to get to, if I'm remembering correctly, because I'm not looking at it. I'm going to put it in post-editing. But yeah, 51 cities. We're not going to leave Spain until we finished it, which is going to take a bit of time to do. So, we are currently... Where are we? I don't know. I did actually put on my World of Trucks, so... yes, we're at Madrid. We can take Halloween treats. Now, I want to stay in Spain. So, we can go here. That's good. That's not a long job, and I like it. I like it a lot. So, syncing progress. Continue. This also means I'll be able to get a screenshot of a Halloween thing, even though Halloween is finished. Yeah, that's sod's law. Useless. Let's get rid of that. Why are my hazards on? And which button is it? Oh goodness. I do not remember which button. There we go. Okay, so we do need to rest as well. We've got 3 hours of driving. So a quick look on the map. Oh, go away. Oh yeah, we need to pick the load up first, because what I want to do is I saw that there's actually another city. Oh, come on. I saw there's another city on the way, so we can discover 2 cities in one trip. That'll be good. Right, let's try this again, shall we? I still haven't fixed the cats. I really need to. Right, I'm just remembering all of my keybinds. It's been a few days since I have driven. I've not forgotten them all, but I definitely don't remember them all. Is that the same as forgetting them? I don't know. I think it probably is, and I'm just trying to pretend that I actually remember when really I don't. I recorded an episode of FS earlier, so I was playing with keybinds on there, trying to remember them. Yeah. Flicking from game to game can sometimes cause issues. But I hope that everyone did have a nice Halloween. I didn't do anything, actually. Oh no, we had a drama here, actually. I had family come and visit. Oh no, I'm coming off here. I had family come and visit, and everything was fine and dandy. They left on Tuesday morning, and Tuesday morning when I woke up, couldn't get any of the lights to come on, couldn't get the TV to come on, nothing. It's a bit weird. I'm not someone who sits there gormlessly in front of the TV in the morning, but I do tend to put the news on. But yeah, couldn't get it to work. Went downstairs to the fuse box to see if there was something going on. Yes, one of the fuses had slipped. Not a big deal, because you just flick it back on, right? Yeah, every time I flicked it back on, it turned off again. We've got I can't remember what the Germans call it, but I would call it a master fuse. So each fuse is numbered, and fuses 25 to 29 are individual rooms, let's say, or purposes. And number 21 to 24, rather than being multiple fuses, is just one large fuse, and it says that it's the header fuse or the master fuse for the 25 to 29. So I was like, okay, this is a bit weird then. So I decided turn them all off, 25 to 29, turn them back on one by one, and try each time with the what's it called? Each time I would try with the the master fuse and see if it stayed on. Eventually worked out which one is broken, and it's the one that controls the biggest area of the house, annoyingly. It's also the one which has got less stuff plugged in. You know, I originally thought it was my wiring down here that had done it, but it was not. It's the one for the what do we call it? The Zimmer, which is dining room. Oops, that was not good parking. The one for the dining room, the living room right, which is, to be perfectly honest, all of the living room. Everything important is on the right. Yeah, so it's the one for the living room, the dining room, and the reception room. So I unplugged everything, as you're supposed to do, so I could see if I could work out what was wrong. Couldn't find anything wrong. Oh. If we don't stop, then we could actually make it. I'll continue with my story in a minute. It's not a very interesting story. So I saw a second city. Yes, this one here. Now, I think we will actually capture that city just by driving past it. Let's see. Yeah, so unplugged everything, still no joy. Alright, fine. I know the lights have been flicking for a day or two. I'll take the lights out as well. Every single light bulb was removed, as well as every single thing plugged into the sockets or outlets, depending on which country you live in, and still the fuse won't stay on. So I'm suspecting that the fuse itself is blown. But of course, the 31st of October is a bank holiday in Germany. So that meant nobody could come and do anything. Managed to get hold of an electrician, and they're coming on Monday. So we're currently using a laptop to watch movies, which is not great because it's my wife's laptop and there's a small screen on there. But it does work. So yeah, that's been my fun for this week so far. But it did also... I got onto this for a reason. You're going to see now where the link comes from. God, that was such a roundabout way of doing things. And here's a roundabout. Wait, I saw lights and I panicked. Right. We normally spend Halloween with all the lights off. No kids come up and trick-or-treat anyway because our house is at the end of a long road and they don't know that we're there. I'm going to go this way, actually. And yeah, that's what we normally do, and we just watch scary movies. Couldn't do that because the TV was broken. The internet is technically affected by this because it gets plugged into the dining room, but I've been able to use an extension from the kitchen just to get it going, because I do kind of need internet for work and also for everything. Yeah, so our Halloween evening was a bit ruined by that, but no bother, I guess. We've had to... Well, my wife reads a lot anyway, but I've had to do a lot more reading. The thing that's most annoying for her, though, I think... Ooh, an MAN truck dealer, finally. I think that might be the first... No, it's DAF I'm missing, isn't it? Yeah, the thing that annoyed her a little is that in the evenings, once we've had dinner and chilled out and watched a series or something, usually I will go down to my man cave and do some recording and stuff, and she will watch some TV. My room's still working perfectly. Her room is not. So in the evenings I can abandon her and go downstairs, but she's got nothing to do. I think that's a little annoying for her, but I'm happy. I'm good. Right, 3 hours and 1 minute. We're still on track, actually. This is 23 tons. That's quite big. And this is our Halloween guy. We don't have any lights on the back of this. I'm trying to stay in lane, but I'm not doing a very good job. That's the high beams. That's the hazards. No. Okay, we don't have any nice lights on the back. Oh, I need fuel. How did that happen? I've got 192 kilometers worth of fuel. Okay, so we are going to have to stop on the way for fuel. And I also need to get back in lane because I'm not doing a very good job of driving at the moment. Way, yay. Excuse me. Yeah, that was not the greatest drive. But I'm happy because this episode is actually going to be decent time length. I'm going to jinx myself now. If we can get another job like this, then we'll be spot on in terms of time, I think. But yeah, this is fairly heavy. We're doing okay. I really wish the trucks would flash you, like in real life, when they flash each other to say, yep, you're clear, you can move in. I was coming home from work the other day, actually, and a truck realised he was in the wrong lane and wanted to move across. Okay. I really didn't have a problem with him doing that. But, to move across, he decided he wanted to reverse for some reason, but he wasn't reversing with the reversing lights, he was just letting himself roll back. And I was beeping to tell him, you're getting really close to my car now. Bearing in mind, when I'd stopped, he came to a dead stop when he realised that he needed to be in the wrong lane. I had about, I don't know, a metre and a half between us, plenty of room for him to just turn. But yeah, he just let himself roll to the point where he ended up just a couple of inches away from my front bumper. And then proceeded to get out the truck and shout at me because I'd been beeping at him. And then when I showed him why I was beeping, he apologised in German, looked very upset about what had happened, and left. I think he thought I was just being beep, but I really wasn't. I was trying to warn him he was about to hit my car. And the problem in Germany is, when you have an accident like that... Oh, for God's sake, I'm driving with the windows up. Put it down. When you have an accident, you have to wait for the police to turn up. You're not allowed to just exchange insurance details yourself. You have to get the police there. Which is a bit annoying, because then it means you're waiting for ages, and I really wanted to get home. Right. Let's crack on. Yeah, so my life is a super adventure, as you can tell. But I'm in a good mood because I've had a few days off, which I spent with family. Admittedly, I do get very bored when I have family here because I don't know if anyone else finds this. When you've got family, you have to just keep them entertained all the time. And I do find that a bit boring. This is so much quieter now. I'm going to have to do so much editing with the sound at the start of this episode. Now it's much better. Yeah. I don't go to the city in Hamburg that often. But I found that I went there 4 days in a row, which I think is more time than I've spent there in 4 days than in the previous year. So, we're moving across. So yeah, when they left, I can't lie, I was kind of happy to have some peace again. But if I tell my mum that, she'd be very upset. But it's true, I can't lie. There's a lot of logistics, making sure everyone's happy, all that kind of stuff when you've got people relying on you. You know, if it's friends who live in the same city or something, it's pretty easy because they know what's going on. But when it's people who don't live in the same place, it can be a bit frustrating. I've just remembered I was supposed to sleep. That was the plan at the end of the last episode, was that I would sleep, I would lose the 3 hours of driving time, sleep, so that way we actually had episodes in the day. Yeah, that has fallen by the wayside, it seems. We will sleep as soon as we get there. At the moment we're 20 minutes shy. I think we can make it up. Come on. We're struggling to get above 90 though. Oh, and I did see a picture in Discord a couple of days ago. I think it was Mike. I think it was Mad Mike who put it up, and then it also popped up on Google later on. So SCS have finally decided to add used vehicles, and even better than that, they're adding proper wear and tear. So whereas at the moment we get wear and tear on the tyres, well, everything gets wear and tear. The tyres get quite a lot quite quickly, but everything in here gets wear and tear. So if you don't crash, you will still notice damage happening to your truck, and that's just wear and tear. Okay, no problem. Yes, we've just discovered Ciudad Real. So 3 out of 51 discovered. Woohoo! Yeah, but what they were explaining in the blog post was actually that they're now adding in certain items will be worn. What are they saying? Certain items are going to be worn down naturally and can be repaired, and certain items will be worn down naturally and can't be repaired. So I imagine that's going to be more to do with stuff like the gearbox. The gearbox, you might be able to replace bits of it, but as we don't have bits of gearbox in ETS2, we have gearbox as a piece. Your gearbox is going to get some wear and tear that can be fixed, and some wear and tear that just there's no way, you can't do anything about it. And when that builds up to 100% or something close to it, you're going to have to replace that part completely. So that is very cool. Don't know when they're planning on adding that in. We are coming off here. Yes, we have to come off here. Those big yellow flashing signs tell us that. What? Come on! It literally got me just as I passed the sign. That is sneaky. I find in these roads incredibly dark. Very, very difficult to see where I'm actually going. We're coming off here. So I noticed one of the achievements, well, a couple of them actually, are related to doing trips with no fines and no damage. And I was laughing to myself when I was reading them, thinking, well, I've got no hope at all, have I? How long have we got for this job? 16 hours, right. Ah, yeah, but it's real time. World of Trucks are real time. Ha ha ha! Right, so in that case, I can see down here, there is a place where we can rest. We are going to do that. Is it a rest stop? Can't really tell. Yes, parking. So we'll park there and sleep. I know I'm getting tired, that's why I've come in here. I'm assuming the rest stop is through here. Oh. It looks like actually we have to go around the back. This is very confusing. I don't think I've done this right. No, I have not. So let's put the hazards on. Just to warn everyone that I am an imbecile. Yay. Oh my goodness. Driving like a complete lunatic. Okay. Please count this as a rest stop. Good. So, park and brake on, engine off, rest. Typical. It's flipping raining. Alright, we've got some income from the drivers. That's good. Loan instalments have also gone out. Excellent. And we need the wipers on, and then the park and brake off. And how do we get out of here? This way. Okay, so it was a one-way system. I just didn't realise because of the dark. So that's the Halloween truck. That's what it looks like. It's pretty cool, I have to say. I like it. Yeah, so it looks like... Oops. I should have driven all the way down there and then gone round. But instead, because I'm an idiot, I didn't. And now I'm driving like a complete lunatic. Again. Okay, anyway. 17 minutes to deliver. Let's get there as fast as we can. Oh, crikey. Right, we've just discovered another one, so we're now on 451. How much damage did I just cause? Not much, luckily. Okay. We want to head up here. This is an interesting roundabout. So I believe that I probably want to move into the same lane as this guy now. Should have checked them over before I did that. There's a tractor, that's what we're waiting for. A nice slow tractor. Come on. So I think actually one job is going to be the right length. Surprising. Okay. I'm slowing. That tractor is very slow, I have to say. So slow that he's making people want to overtake. And by people, I mean me. Admittedly, I should not be overtaking because there's a roundabout. Oh no, I want to come off here. Whew. This has been really bad driving. I mean, I shouldn't have overtaken that tractor. I know that. But I just really wanted to. And our entrance should be by here. For some reason they want Halloween treats at what looks like a chemical plant. Agregados, yes. So somewhere that takes aggregates. They want Halloween treats. Why not, I guess? Everybody deserves Halloween treats. So, where do you want it? Somewhere near the back. Put those hazards on. This is a new type of delivery place though. I have not seen one like this. I like it. Oh, that's our delivery spot. That's actually very easy. considering I picked the most difficult option. Okay, let's get those off and uncouple. Synchronizing progress, yes. Woohoo! Job done! And that is how you do it. And that is also going to be the end of the episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.